Johnny can make them know, you know. No matter what them try, no matter what them say, I just focus. Tell them Johnny can stay focused. Have him eyes on the prize, him always stay focused. And him no matter about the focus, the aisle them a trophy earth us. Tell them Johnny can stay focused. Have him eyes on the prize, yes, him always focus. And him no care about the focus, the aisle them a sprinkle fi earth us. Hey, Johnny no care about the bad mind and envy. Yes, the same one way I try to end with. How we no inna with them inna. Tell them say we no inna, no misdemeanor. Johnny skip past them neatly. Hey, no make no sound, make them hear we. Hey, left bad mind and envy. Inna the past, tell them about them. Rastafari, keep focus. Focus, we focus. Janik, we no inna with them inna. No misdemeanor, no and no visa. Hey, we stay focus. Hey, no inna them focus. Yo, the aisle with them a sprinkle fi earth us. Janik, we no inna what them inna. Janik a stay focus. Have him eyes on the prize, him always stay focus. And him no matter about the focus, the aisle them a trophy earth us. Tell them Janik a stay focus. Have him eyes on the prize, yes, him always focus. And him no care about the focus, the aisle them a sprinkle fi earth us. Janik 1, 2, 3 skip past them. 4, 5, 6 make we last them. Send them to the class, make we teach them. They see it clear, said the whole of them are Eden. With bad mind people, Janik now go keep friend. Enough of them a fool and a pagans them. Enough of them a try to see we life the end. But Janik tell them, say we not keep them friend, yo. We a move up. Tell the pagan to move up. And a loot I tell them to loose up. Rastafari no in and no group up. Hey, Janik move up. Tell the Babylon to move up. And a loot I tell them loose up. Cause Rasta no in and no group up. Yo, Janik make them know, you know. We stay ahead of them. We know say I will finish sheep clothing them. But them pretend to do with bread again. So we stay apart from them, you know. That's the power I lead the way. Janika tell them this. Hey, we are move up. Tell them.
Motivation Academy. What wicked people do don't bother me. Whoa, you don't know righteousness. All right. Ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, if there is equal rights and justice, I'm fighting for it. I will not surrender, neither will I quit. Even if them toss me down in the bottomless pit, I'm gonna find me a way to climb out of it. Cause I ain't gonna sit and let you treat me like use me, abuse me, flush me in a toilet. That's why I write a song about it. Cause I just will not stand for it. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Because the more you live, the more you learn. The harder you work is the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you keep. If you are strong, please help the weak. Unity we need to make the thing right. So we cannot get up every day, argue and fight. That will only prove to them that we can unite. And I'm not gonna give up the fight. That's why ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, I'm ready for revolute. Wicked man get executed. Won't use no gun, me now go shoot. Righteousness, me Me say they gotta fade away. They gotta fade away. They gotta fade away. Won't live to see another day. Gotta fade away. Wicked man gotta fade away. You're not gonna live to see another day. Not gonna see another day. What the man say? Well, the rich get richer every day, while the poor man suffer every day and slave. Now stop work until him get in him grave, like a caveman with a cup in a cave.
In a Babylon, you gotta be bold and brave, or forever you're gonna be a wicked man slave. Bonjour.
Yes,
Bonjour tout le monde. Saint Emilia every day. Give thanks. I'm back for another day. Yeah, give thanks. It's every day. You know, there's people that don't wake up today, that don't have that chance to give thanks, that wish they're healthy, wish they have a health, wish they can speak, wish they can swallow. Even people can swallow. You know, there's all kinds of stuff that can happen to you once you become aware of your magical body technology. You want to preserve it. That's the first thing we want to do, is at least do our part too. No, it doesn't mean by eating the proper food and stuff that I'm gonna be immune against death or sickness or stuff. But at least it gives me more hope. You know, it gives me more hope and it gives me more vitality for the present moment. And that is winner. What else there is in the present? What else do I have to do other than be present? It's be present, be more present, be even more present than what I have always been. You know, it's like I said, that's what we gotta cultivate, that presence, being present. Because when you're present, also you don't forget too much stuff. You know, the reason why we forget easily is because we're not there. We're not present with life so much. So we forget easily. We forget that we're being fooled and all kinds of stuff. And every 4 years, we go back and encourage the politics circus. And we think that this whole thing is real. When one day you wake up, you realize that the world is better than they know. The world is also a lot more beautiful than they say. Everything is more vibrant. You know, we have the impression that like I always had the impression before I wake up my conscience a bit that I was living in hell. I had that concept that I was living in hell. Like I didn't really understand the whole thing, the hell, heaven, and you know, until you really travel the inside, because the most answers you're gonna find are inside, are not outside. Outside you can find instruction, explanation, definition, all kinds of stuff, but the most valuable information is inside you, is when you travel within, when you constantly go in, dig and dig and dig and dig for that greatness, because it's there. All that you need is already here. In order to raise your vibration, it's already there. It's just you have to decide to tap into it. That's all it is. I've decided one day to tap into it, and I said, okay, I'm never letting go now. I'm gonna raise my vibration, and I'm gonna just open my heart. Also, open my heart to let go of fear. That's the fear thing. The fear thing is so potent here, and you can feel it so much in children too. Yesterday, I was taking a walk in the neighborhood here at the back. It's very it's very quiet neighborhood. I go there and I walk my dog. Take a little walk with Kilo. There's a little boy. I say hi. He's on the lawn in the front. He's playing with the snow. He's making a snow bonhomme or something. So I say, hi, how are you? Doesn't even answer me. I look at Kib. I said, you see how children are the fear. The only reason why he didn't answer me is because of fear. That fear is programmed into us so young, and then we grow up with this fear idea that we have to fear everything and everyone. That's how it is. And then, because there's two men going around the village trying to
scoop children or something they say. But even that is all, most of the propaganda all the time is made up. It's made up just to propagate, just to activate the fear. Just to activate the fear inside people. And if you're not aware of their game, which their game is manipulation, the game is manipulation, because also we manipulate each other. So it's not only they and there, and we manipulate each other a lot. We inflate that bubble of Babylon. So it's up to us, people, to give thanks and stay focused. Give thanks each and every day. You're not here to save the world. You won't save the world, but at least you can give thanks each and every day and save yourself. By saving yourself in the process, you're going to bring a new vibration. Doesn't mean that the whole world is going to get your vibe, but you might affect a few people, and those few people will affect other people. That's how we're going to create that effect that we want, not something that we don't want, because now everything we have is stuff we don't want. So that's why we're depressed. That's why we're all depressed, and we can't even function properly, and we're all very much under trauma, and that trauma has to let go. We have to recognize the trauma, very important also. Wake the baby. Wake the baby, that's very important. Keep constantly waking up that baby. The fear is the world today. Oh, it's crazy, the fear. The fear, you go out, first of all, the reason why people don't talk to each other is out of fear. It's all fear-based. Okay, it might not be the same kind of fear as if a big saber-toothed tiger chased you down the street. Might not be the same fear, but it's fear. It's fear with, just approaching people, just saying hi to people. Some people have very hard problem doing that. I try to put a smile on my face to everyone, but they find that weird. People find that weird because they're not used to it. So their body goes funny. You start telling them good stuff and good empowering, and they find that funny. They find that funny. They're not used to it. So that's why I say it's a personal thing to seek, especially seeking truth. Especially seeking truth, because that's within you. That's what you got to bring out, is who you truly are. Not the neighbor or the one you've seen on TV or the artist. No, you have to be yourself. You have to find yourself. You have to exude that self that you have. You can die with your song inside. I keep saying that all the time for a reason. We cannot die with our song inside. It's very important to wake up all the good stuff that we have inside, and just show it. It's nothing stop you from showing love, showing more love and more vibration and more vitality. It's a choice. Everything is a choice. If you're conscious, you're going to do choice. If you're unconscious, it's hard to make choice when you're unconscious, I admit. There are choices, but they're not conscious choice, so it's different. The fear is an illusion. Yeah. You realize that the fear is an illusion once you go through it. You have certain experience in life, and you realize that it's nothing. Like I was in fear of public speaking. I was in fear of speaking on YouTube. I was in fear of not being able to find something to say for an hour. Before, that's why I was doing half an hour. I'm like, oh, how am I going to stretch that to an hour? Like, it's all fear-based. But once you realize, you go through it, you take action each and every day. It's like fear of spider. Just go through spider webs 100 times. Tell me if you fear them again. You got to do it. You got to practice. Practice each and every day. Conquering your fears. It's conquering yourself. And the person that has no fear is mighty. That's what it is. You conquer yourself. You conquer all your fears, your demon, all the stuff all the negative evil part of you. Like, that's what we have to probably let go slowly, for sure. Scottish Restorian. No, it never. Fear. It. Much love all. Yeah. The world is a farce of actors overpaid. Oh, yeah. No, if you talk about the world, it's a joke. We gotta talk about our world, our better world that we are constructing together, that we are building on a new vibration. Because if we talk about Babylon, I'm gonna be here day and night for the next 2 weeks, exposing all their nonsense, all their fuckery, illusion, lies, and deception. It doesn't end. The rabbit hole doesn't end. So that's why I prefer focus my energy on the dream of life, on creating a better vibration. I know the all the stuff, but I think I know a bit about the world. So, but to me, the whole thing is a farce. C'est a big farce, c'est une grosse farce. C'est une grosse farce. Fait que quoi, m'encourager une grosse farce? Non, pas vraiment. Fait que I prefer put my energy where it really matters, on things that really matters. These evil nonsense people, they have to find themselves. I cannot. I'm not here to change the world, like I said, but I'm here to create a better world for myself and for others together. That's what we're doing here. We're doing all together on Earth. I'm just doing my part, but that's important to do your part. If you don't do your part, what are you doing? Probably in distraction. That's what we need to be. In action. Stop the distraction, purge them, go into action. Your life will change. Your life will change. I guarantee you. Your vibration will change. You're just unplug from Babylon a bit. Pull the plug a bit. Your phones, your tablets, YouTube, TV, all the nonsense you program yourself with. Go in silence. Stop the programming, because the programming is on YouTube. It's on TV. It's on the radio. It's into the music. It's in everything. So to create that awareness, first of all, you have to go in silence. You have to find yourself. That's very important. That's what I did. I went in silence in nature with myself, talking to myself. And that's the best conversation I ever had in my life, was with myself. The most intelligent conversation I ever had. And that's why I will keep doing it and keep doing it until I really feel like I'm the fullest of the story, like I really embody the thing fully, and nothing can disturb me. No negative vibe can shake me. Unstoppable. I want to get to that point where I'm really unstoppable. I'm getting there. But to me, it's just the beginning. To me, I'm just always scratching the surface. So it's I keep scratching until maybe I'll see what's under the scratch ticket one day, but I think the layer to scratch it's long to scratch the surface. You want to scratch the surface the maximum, the longer possible, because you want to be polished. You want to be like a diamond, really, really polished. So it takes time to polish a diamond. You don't polish a diamond in a minute. So it takes time to discover the world, to discover yourself, to discover who you are. It takes time. You got to be patient. And if you're patient, well, life will come and support you. Because do you see the river rush outside? Do you see the trees rushing to grow? No, nature is very, very patient. Nature is working patiently. So that's what we got to do. Work patiently. Just like nature. The tree doesn't grow in a day. There's maybe the Chinese bamboo tree. But even that, it stays underground for 5 years. And if you don't water it, nurture it, and all that, it's going to die in the ground. And it might grow in 6 weeks, 90 feet tall. But if you don't nurture it, it's going to die. So it's the same thing for you. Get to nurture yourself. Get to nurture yourself and nurture your good vibration, and always stay in touch with nature. Work patiently. Don't rush things. Me, I don't rush things. But I make sure I'm consistent. If I do something, I do it. I stick to it. It's important. I'm not. My life's not a joke anyway. Not from the time I discovered that I could access a new vibration, like it was there. Like I had the certainty is there. I have the certainty that I'm gonna friggin' die, and I have a certainty that there's a higher vibe here, because life is bigger than my life. That's for sure. So now it's the search in there. The seek, so you don't waste time, and you just each and every day take action towards your best self, what you can best bring here. Like that's what I'm after. Not the what I can be the lowest possible, but the highest possible, the highest vibe possible. And I know this can eventually, if I work enough, I think I'm gonna get it if I work enough. I know what I'm after. I know what I'm after. Now it's just sometimes, it's not coming like manifested at your door on, and so it's action, constant action, but like I give thanks for each and every day. Each and every day that I'm awake, that I'm alive, that I'm breathing, that I can swallow, that I can eat my food, I give thanks. Because just that, some people can't even do that. Like me, I look outside of myself sometimes, and that's why I say I give thanks for life, because it's so precious and it can be gone so fast. So there's no time to waste, no questioning about my greatness anymore. There's nothing in life more important for me now than raising the vibe and accessing life, accessing the greatness of life, all the magnificent, all the beauty, all the I can't find words powerful enough to express myself. That's why I say vocabulary is very important. Very important. You keep a very rich vocabulary, because that also can affect your vibration big time. Big time. So, yeah, so that's why lately I've been reading a lot. Reading helps a lot, for sure. Nature takes care of itself. No worries. The rain comes and washes the dead away. Their bones are for dogs. Their bones are for dogs. No, that's true. Nature takes care of nature. And if something is not in balance with nature, so often nature will take care of it. You're absolutely right, Red there. It feels warm in here. Yeah. Suzanne's got a new image. Yeah. Bliss, bliss. We have wings. Why crawl through? Exact. Why crawl through life? That's true. But just crawling, many of us don't even crawl. It's good to crawl. At least if you're crawling, you're doing something. But most of us don't even crawl through life. We just sit and wait patiently that something happen, that some kind of goodness manifest on us. It's like complete illusion. But we love illusion also. So we happen to love the fantasy. So the moment we give in to all the fantasy and stuff, it's something you want more and more and more. Just like if you get to that path of truth, it's something you're going to want to know more and more about yourself. But if you're in distraction, you just want more. Like we're like that. If we go to something, often we take it to the extreme because we love to seek. Like that's in us. I think every man, every woman is a seeker of truth. It's just we seek on different level. And there's different level of awareness. Stuff I'm aware about and stuff I'm aware about myself and that I question, because it's the set of questions also that we ask ourselves. The set of questions that we have inside that will create, that will impact our life. Great questioning brings a great vibration of life and brings consciousness and all that stuff. But if we don't question anything, how do you expect to be conscious of something if you don't question it objectively? Like, that's why I say we're not there. We're not conscious. We don't question anything. We don't even question what we eat, what we look at, like completely numb. It's like everything comes and like the door is open and let's go, bring it in. Like we consume distraction like crazy in this society. And it seems like there's just more and more and more distraction because we're causing it ourselves. You don't need like Queen Elizabeth doesn't give a shit about creating distraction. She knows we're doing it. Or, those evil people that run this nonsense crap system. I'm naming the Queen because she's probably, She's not really my queen. She's not really my queen, but she calls herself the queen. Pourquoi? It's a bit fucking crazy, and everybody is like, it's crazy how we follow them like that. That's why we're unconscious, because we follow these people like crazy. We encourage them. We go to their, it's crazy. And all this, at the price of your consciousness here during the time you live. So that's why I'm saying most people barely just exist. Just exist. And without the quality questioning in your life, without quality question, you cannot have a quality of life. You know, life, quality of life comes by experiencing life to the fullest. Not just a little bit, not subtly, just, oh, I'm going to get in. No, you got to get in touch with the great life. Great vibration of life is people. Open your heart, reach out to others. We're here. We need each other for survival anyway. Check around you, know all the stuff you have. Have you made the fridge? Have you made the computer? Someone else made it for you. So we need each other. No matter how much you want to be selfish, just look around the room here. Have you construct all these material items that you have around you? I haven't done nothing of this. I haven't even built my house. I need someone to build my house. So, we're very selfish for no freaking reason because we need each other for survival, but we don't see that. We don't see that because, it's like there's so much also money involved that we think we just pay and, it will get done. No, we need each other. We need each other. That's very important. Don't keep the beauty of life from yourself, Red. You from Philly like me. Nature doesn't us, but we need nature. Hold on, I lost the comment. It just went down. And good donut once in a while. yeah, you can go crazy. I'm not going. There's some stuff. Sometimes I give in to temptation, but I try to really not. I'm conscious of the temptation around, especially when you go to stores, and that's all there is. All there is temptation. And that's all we have. I go to the dépanneur. It's full of alcohol, full of junk food, chips, chocolate, all the stuff, all the sweet that feels good in our mouth. That's what we have to resist also. It's very important to resist to these vibrations because too much of it will bring your body in a very, very acidic state, and then you put your health at risk. Like, I'm not saying to go crazy. I still have my little madness once in a while, but I try not to give into it and to the more your body becomes alkaline too, these stuff will purge naturally. That's how it happened for me. I didn't say, okay, I'm stopping eating this. No, it happened naturally. Naturally, it's gonna purge slowly, and eventually you'll have made the complete purge, and your vibration just rise, and that's it. Beer and donuts. Bleh. Beer and donuts. Bleh. That's nasty. I would never drink a beer and eat a donut. That's nasty. Talk to me about beer and chips, maybe, but not beer and donut. Donut, I'm not a big. I don't like them. I'm not a. I don't have a big sweet tooth. I love potato chips. That's what I love. That's my thing. But I tried that it's not my thing anymore. But I resist. I'm capable to say, okay, not today. Like, I don't have, like, I make sure I don't buy them to bring them in my house. So obviously would not be here. Obviously, sometimes it's because we buy ourselves the stuff to. My 4 parents started in Pennsylvania. Cappy Troop. Coal miners. Queenie is the owner of all our land. Monarch. Let's claim it back. Yeah. Yeah, Queenie. But all these people are very. Look, it's a big to see, and it's easy to see the illusion or the stage or the theater behind their whole world. It's very easy to see. I don't know why, but I know why people don't see it. These people don't care. It's not because we don't have eyes. We have eyes. We see. No one can pretend they're not here. We're all here. We're all witnessing what's happening. We all see the disaster, the nonsense, the evil world we live in. We all see it. The supposedly. I don't think that stuff is. It's all staged to me. Their world is staged, and often what happened is not really what happened. But anyway, all the stuff that they pretend happened the way it happened. Let's see it like that. All this is there to. To bring more fear inside us, and so we don't we don't start opening our eyes, and not only opening our eyes, like I said, it's realizing that you're here. Just look around, and it's easy to see that if you bring a little bit of questioning and caring, you will start seeing this stuff we all see. Many people see what I see. I don't see something very weird. I see reality. I'm seeking reality, and that's what I see. The tree in front of me, the asphalt, and the earth. Like, I don't want to have Babylon grandiose explanation about life. They will bring you into an illusion. So that's the part also that is very important. Why are we lied to take out the mystery of life, to take out the smile from your face each and every day? That's the goal. And it's working because most people don't smile. So the goal of this is to take off your fucking smile from your face. Yeah. Your freaking smile. Sorry. Take out your freaking smile and make you crabby each and every day. Most people have succeeded. So, it's a... anyway. There's a reason, for this. Yeah, for sure there's a reason. But to me, the reason is evident. Stop feeding the crows and they will leave you alone. Exactly. The red crows, go home. Get off my planet. Man, they were cawing this morning, jerks. Stop that this. You guys are chatting a storm in there. French pastries are the best, mon ami. Les pâtisseries françaises, ben oui, les pâtisseries françaises. Ah, moi, j'adore les pâtisseries françaises. C'est sûr que, écoute, what's the biggest pleasure we have here? Because there's stuff that we really love. There's stuff I really love. I think my biggest pleasure is probably eating. Tasting what goes on. And, we think we're tasting great stuff. I thought I was tasting great food in my life, and no, I was tasting dead food. Once you stop tasting dead food and you go to a live food and taste different stuff, like coriander and all kinds of herbs and stuff that I have never thought eating in my life. Like I was eating potato steak and a bit of beans, broccoli, and very simple diet, like a lot of potatoes for sure. So starch diet mostly. But once you start exploring also different stuff that you can eat and different flavors, and that's what you're going to bring back also. So it's a pleasure to eat for sure. I love to eat. It's probably, like I say, I love to speak to. I love my children. But I love to eat for sure. But I love to eat good food now, and food that is supporting me, and food that I can look at and have color and it's not dead. Like, crazy. Every day is a test. How we react is the key. Got you, Cappy. Not feeding them any longer. Never did by choice. Yeah. Flyers. Oh, les Flyers de Philadelphie, and the hockey and that. Yeah. I used to follow the hockey a lot. I know Flyers, Philadelphia Flyers. Yeah, I used to follow the hockey a lot. I was into distraction. I was very distracted. Now the only thing that's changed with me is I have no more distraction. People say I changed. I've changed. Yeah, I've changed. I've let go of distraction, and I started to do something with my life. But people find that weird these days because the normal society, the normal pace is to be distracted. That's what people do. They're distracted. So when they see someone unplugging and starting to do something with their life, it sounds very strange, and they're not like, hey, you're fucking weird. You're living your dream. What the heck are you talking about? Like, that's what it is. That's how I feel. So, distraction, I have let go of that because anyway, Canadian will not win the Stanley Cup, so I don't get excited anymore. I used to be excited thinking the Canadian were going to win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. As long as they keep people distracted inside the with all these games too, there's a programming behind. There's a programming that through the unaware, not conscious people will go and just like the programming. Like, just look at the hockey game. Why is that? I've never questioned that. It's stuff I've never questioned. Why 5 circle? Why 4 circle? One in the middle. The nets, the red, the line, the blue and red line. Like, why blue and red? Why the police have blue and red? Why blue and red everywhere? Like, all this stuff, I've never really questioned it. Like, I was sitting at the hockey game and just the game. You're not questioning. That's why you're unconscious. It's just because you're not questioning. So that's why we're all unconscious and not caring. We don't have a set of quality questions to ask. Maybe we've not been taught, but I don't think it's only that. I think it's by choice. You don't want to question things by choice. I decided one day to start questioning things. That's what happened to me. I said, okay, because Les Brown was telling me, purge your distraction, starve your distraction. I knew I was distracted. I knew that I wasn't really putting my energy where I should put it. And that's the case of everyone. We all know that there's things we should do and we don't do them. And there's things we shouldn't do and we do them. That's the case for each and every one of us here. So it's just to avoid that kind of mindset and do what you got to do, and without listening to the programming and all the, I know I'm alive, I know I'm here to do something, that's for sure. It's the constant training also is very important. With training, you cannot fail anything. If you train yourself to speak, if you train yourself to paint, to play guitar, to sing, there's nothing, no earthly talent. I don't like the word skills. No earthly talent that you cannot achieve if you activate this and put it to the work you want to do. Let go of distraction. You're going to do anything you want in life. Let go of distraction, just that. And start focusing on something that you want. A dream, a goal. Might start with a dream. Started with a dream for me. But now it's just goes and goes and goes. And yeah. And now I've got that. I know why I'm focused like that. I got my new my medicine to my. My knee feels so much better. When I have that CBD oil, it's a life change for me. It's like that's why I'm a little bit more energetic and yeah, I have a bit more. Yeah, I feel it too. Like less pain, less inflammation. The inflammation goes down so much with the CBD. I suggest if you have chronic pain, I have chronic pain in the knee, and the inflammation is constantly there. But as soon as I take that CBD oil, the stuff that stops seizure, those people that becomes like a bacon, but they they take this and it stops it. Yeah. And I'm telling you, it brings down the inflammation too in my knee, in my elbow. I had the problem with my elbow. I banged my elbow on the stairs the other day because of the dog. I banged my elbow on the stair. I'm like, that's one of the worst place I think to hit that in the tibia. And I was sore for like at least 2-3 days yesterday until I take that CBD oil. And today, look, it's gone. It's gone. No more pain in the elbow. The knee is like 50% less pain and 75% less inflammation. It's crazy how it works. It's really, really good. CBD oil all the way. It's yeah. Why is it that we don't have round room but squares and corners? Yeah, the rooms are not round. Everything is square and corners. That's true. Everything is very. But there's reason for that, for sure. But it's like a box. It's like we live in a box. We all live in a box. That's what I told you. You travel in a box. Your car's a box. You talk on a box. You live in a box. You work in a box. All buildings are square like boxes. It's to make us feel like we're boxed in. That's how I see it. That's the program I get. And on top of that, you had the insulation. So you're boxed in, insulate. Like, break away the box, break the insulation, and just shine on. Shine all the light that you have inside. Yeah, be like a tree. Let the dead trees drop. Yeah, box, that's it. God is guiding every step. I trust him in high heavens. Never got that stuff from you. Oh yeah, the papers, eh? That's true. I forgot the Bliss. Sorry, I'll get to that. Sitting in Scotland, chilling after a returning flight from the land of the dam. The land of the dam. We're talking about USA. USA. You come back from the US, I guess. Exactly, the fucking box. Excuse my... Yeah, the fucking box. That's what it is. That everything is to make us things so we feel boxed in. We can break from that box. But you have to realize there is no freaking box. First of all, get outside. Get outside, get in nature. You'll realize there's no box. Go out in the world, shine your light. Let go of fear. Let go of everything. Like, be bold. Take risk. Without risk, what are you going to achieve? For sure, you got to take risk. For sure. But the risk you're taking are not so great compared to, the only thing you should really watch is who you spend your time with. Who you spend your time with. Because if you spend your time with toxic people, I told you, you'll pick up their habits, their language, all their nonsense. Be very careful who you hang out with. If not, hang out alone. Be alone. Enjoy your solitude. Anyway, you're not alone. In the word alone, they're all one. So we're not alone. I never felt alone. Even though 90% of the time I'm alone. I have no friends. Honestly, I have no friends. I have Kim. A few of you on the internet. But I have nobody coming to sit with me and talk. Are you fucking crazy? They can't handle that shit. So I have no friends really. And I go out alone and I enjoy it. I enjoy my solitude. I come on the internet. I find people that want to talk a bit more deeper, wants to dive deeper with life, and that's good. But in the world, I'm pretty much always alone. And if I talk about serious stuff, I always find myself with myself. When it comes time for really deep, serious stuff, I always find myself with myself. I really rarely have an audience around. Other if I come here, I share the moments with you. But that's the same thing I do here. Is the same thing I do outside. It's a reflection I make with myself or something. Yeah, and you, excuse me. Yeah. Scotland, yeah. Amsterdam, love the Netherlands. Bicycle. I went to Scotland. It's beautiful. Metergenic. Return to a foot. So now it's magic. It's magic all around. Everything is magic. It's just we have to recognize also that magic. But sometimes we're so we think magic is only for magician. I think we're all a bit magician. We can all do magic. We can all transform. We can all transform and have a better vibration. Like you should in a journey in a way here. During your journey here, we should all operate from a transformational perspective. Like nothing is fixed. Yeah, I have to put that blanket there because of the dog. She comes and sits on my couch now. So I said, hey, I'll cover my couch. She'll ruin the friggin' couch. She's very active, the little one, Kelowna. But she's very, very good. Very good dog. Yeah. We'll put a bit of music and I'll go get some kind of a toilet paper or Kleenex to blow my nose. And I'll be back. Give me 2 minutes. And I have to leave you in a way but we'll bring the dog here. That's what we'll do because Kim is... Oh, and I gave... Oh, hold on. I'll tell you after. Hold on, I'll be back. Sweep over my soul.
Alright, you know them time now. Now you'll find out who is the real revolutionary. Watch this. Alright. Tell them. Blackout J.
Blackout J.
Oh. Sweep over my soul. Catch a please take control. I realize the good time road. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time roll. In love with the music, we're not gonna stray. I realize come on, so very notion there. This is the my call when the DJ play. Songs of redemption, don't get away. Biometric info, that's what they think of. I just wanna be fair. So they've turned them on Libya, no one no answer. Everyone see my God is sweep over my soul. Chacha please take control. I realize make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time roll. No one want to admit racism is alive and strong. My brothers died down a Sierra Leone to the blood diamond. Donald Trump is the leader of those illiterate fools who don't understand. Love is the order of the day. The universe don't have a plan. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time go. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize my sense living a peace out of any way you want. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Throw down your gun and your nuclear weapon. All of them things are not the solution. Everybody have a him now to be something. Like a fairy tale, them life have a happy ending. Live and love, you will be safe and sound. I react, sweep over my soul. Chacha please take control. I react, make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I react, make the good time roll. In love with the music, we're not gonna stray. I realize come on, that's already notion there. This is the my part where the DJ play. Songs of redemption, don't get away. Biometric info, that's what they think of. I just wanna be fair. So they've turned down a Libya, no one no answer. Everyone see my God, this sweep over my soul. Chacha please take control. I realize make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time roll. No one want to admit racism is alive and strong. My brothers died down a Sierra Leone with the blood diamond. Donald Trump is the leader of those illiterate fools who don't understand. Love is the order of the day. The universe don't have a plan. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize make the good time roll. Sweep over my soul. Chacha is in control. I realize masters living a peace out of any way you want. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Throw down your gun and your nuclear weapon. All of them things are not the solution. Everybody over him now to be something. Like a fairy tale, them life have a happy ending. Live and love, you will be safe and sound. I realize it, sweep over my soul.
Big tune. Big tune. Blackout J. We'll see him back again on the dub plate session soon. I have a few artists that's supposed to do things. I was talking with Rasta Weldy yesterday. Rasta Weldy should give us so you can hear me. Yeah. Jaja is in control for sure. Sweep over my soul. Why do I hear something here? It's kind of weird. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. You hear me? Testing test. What I was gonna say, Rasta Weldy. Rasta Weldy gonna come in with the dub plates very soon. I think he's gonna work on it. Yeah, he has a new song coming out. He said, "Oh, I would like to make a dub plate for you with that new single." I said, "Yeah, man, for sure." He contacted me, but he wrote me a message on Instagram. So I'm like, "Yeah, for sure, bro. Told you, I want you in the dub plate session." That's the good vibe. It's just some of the maybe Marie Alam too. I'll ask Marie if she can. I'll let her tour a bit. She's touring in the mountains. Great interview with Marie. Marie Alam. Check the group Alam. Check their music. What I have here, their new album, really, really great. She has a great voice, and the lyrics are great. It's conscious. The girl is. You know, there's something called consciousness, and there's another thing called awareness. But the awareness grows from within, just like all the growth. But anyway, check it out. All the growth happened from within. Your bones, does your bone grow outside of your body? No, they grow inside your body. All the growth happens from within. And then that's what you should bring out, you know, and that's what we should grow in from there too. Grow up, wake the baby, let go of distraction. Like we're all so childish. We're all so childish because we're like big babies. We're like big babies that needs distraction to be happy in life. Like that's what it is. You look at the world, it's like big babies. They haven't grown up. They haven't. If you're on to distraction, if you're distracted in your life, I'm telling you, okay, it could be a constructive distraction. That's not the same, but that's not something you will experience all day long anyway. Like the constructive distraction that I go to is music, but I don't have music in my ears all day long. There's sometimes I like to have silence. That's how I think, in silence. I don't think with noises around me. So I like to have silence, and the best is outside. The best is silence doesn't mean go into a silent room, a soundproof room, and have complete silence. No, silence for me is without narcissistic noise around me or stuff, or without too much noise, like no music and just nature, just the sound of the water, just that. That is something. That me going to my chilling spot and sitting there and just hear the water rush by the rocks and hit the rock. And no, to me, it's just that is therapeutic, and just that brings me. And you know, I was thinking before I have the questioning and how do you? What I was telling myself, how do you get to a point where you question things? I think someone or some event will probably trigger something within you. Like to me, it was an event that triggered something. Sometimes it's often what it takes. It's tragedy, or you gotta go through some negative stuff, some dark to get to the light. Like before you reach the light, for sure. There's some, but I give thanks for that too. I give thanks for all the negative things and all the negative stuff and that I have experienced, because it made me realize that it was negative. So if you don't go through it and you're just told that, you might not experience it and feel it. But no, I have felt their madness enough to have an idea about it. But yeah. Hey, instant gratification or more distraction. Get to focus on the bad. Be gone now. Love come in and new music begin. Beautiful voice she has, for sure. Soothing. Ah, non, Alam. Ah, yeah, Marie, elle a tellement une belle voix, là. And such a great vibe. To exchange with her is so easy. Like the exchange was very fluent, and the good vibe. And you know, you can feel when people's vibe are pure and true. Like Leah was fantastic too. Leah was a fantastic interview. Reasoning, whatever you call it. And these moments go so fast. They go so fast. Like, I'm even with them for an hour, and I'm telling you, I don't even notice time or anything. And as from one moment to another, it's over. You know, that's why life goes very fast. And even the experience that you have in the moment goes fast. If you're in the moment, it goes fast. Imagine if you're not in the moment, you miss the whole thing. You miss the whole thing. If you're in the moment, at least you can appreciate, love the vibration and really be there. But it still goes very fast. Like, it feels like life is just going so fast sometimes. And all the experience and stuff that feels like not a dream, doesn't, but almost. Like, that's why we should really, not have fear or stuff that nonsense that holds us back from reaching that higher vibe that we all need. We all need to be more vibrant, more vital, more alive with life. Life wants us to win, and life will put wind beneath our wings. That's the wings. I have 2 wings. Yeah, 2 arms, 2 wings, whatever. But to me, it's how you see yourself. If you see yourself with 2 arms, you'll probably use your 2 arms and work all your life. But if you see yourself as having 2 wings and a set of wings, you'll probably spread your wings and start to fly high. You know, that's all the perception you have of yourself. But very often we lie to ourselves. So that's why we stay in the low realm of this world with very small vibrations. And so no, life is bigger than your life. and my life for sure. So I'm out, and I'll be back probably tonight. Maybe I'll be on the Truman Show. Is it Saturday today? Saturday? Maybe I'll be on the Truman Show tonight. I feel like it. Yeah, I feel it. I'll find something during the day. I'll work on something. Maybe I'll prepare something. Maybe I'll prepare something. A few subjects that subject. I don't like that word. Sub. So it's like subconscious subject. Jack reject. Jack. I don't like that word subject. There's got to be something with that. Mario is there. Mario's good on that stuff. Check that out, Mario. Subject. It's like object. Why the ject in there? And what's that ject? There's something fishy in there. Anyway, I'll be there. God, the love is in full control. Love is in full control. And that's it. We shine more each and every day. We know more about ourselves each and every day. Also, if you give thanks and raise your vibration, you'll find more about yourself each and every day. Work for me today. Big up. Thanks, Yannick. Big up, bliss. Topics? Yeah, I'll have something. For sure, it's gonna be conscious and awareness. And I'll come up with something. I feel motivated to do it. When I feel motivated, sometimes I just go because sometimes I just go the Truman Show alone because I want to stick to what I said. But when I feel motivated for it, might be very explosive. I'm telling you. I have to go blow my nose and it's bugging me. How about topics? Yeah, that's it. Topics. That's it. I'll take it. Yeah, topics. Okay, subject because I said the subject. Topics. Topics is better. Yeah, I like that. Top. It sounds better. The top. We have to go over the top. So topics. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Okay, you just helped me there. Okay. I wasn't picking it up. I was like, topics? Because I told you subject, another word. Topics. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Cappy. So big up everyone. God is all powerful. The mind also is all very powerful. And connect yourself to the universal mind, and don't lose that connection. We have to stop breaking that connection to that's what we do. We break the connection. We break the connection to everything. The only connection we have is into the wall, to the TV. It's like, that's our connection, the TV. We're plugged into the wall, plugged on TV. That's total disconnection. But we can't lose that connection that we have with each other. And that's what all these devices and programming is there for. It's to break the connection to the source. Where's the source? It's inside me. It's inside you. It's inside the sun, the moon, the stars, the tree, the river, the rocks. The source is there. Because the source is I come from the same. I'm gonna sneeze soon. I come from the same force that created the sun, that created the mountains, the trees. I'm part of this nature, so I cannot be very much apart. I have to be part of it. So be part of life. My advice to you: do your part. Be part. Do your part. See? Don't be apart. Do your part. And until the next time I see you, another now, rise and shine. Simple. Keep it simple. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. Don't make it complicated. Don't put fireworks, and we don't need that. I don't need fireworks to be entertained, or I want something true and real, and I want to connect with true people, with like when the vibe is, and you can sense that stuff when people are a bit too much about like. Anyway, it's another topic. But anyway, that's it. Big up everyone. Cappy, full of love. Love you guys. Cappy, is your soap ready? Is your Rasta soap ready? You told me you were going to have a batch of Rasta soap. I think I'm going to send you something through PayPal, and you can send me a little Rasta soap bar. I really love the beard butter. Oh, the tub is almost empty. The tub is almost empty, but it makes my beard very, very soft. Like it used to be like a bit like dead. Like une barbe, c'est pas évident des fois. I don't maintain it. I don't give a shit, really. But the stuff that you gave me, the little mix in that tub, really, really fantastic. I almost went through it. So that stuff, I like it a lot. And the soaps, and for sure, the bombs you sent, everything is wonderful. I'm telling you, also, people go check Cappy store for Mystic, Custom Mystic. What it is again? Mystic. Carla Mystic one something I forgot, something like that. I got it almost. So yeah, but check out the Cappy one. Yes, ready, good, perfect. I'll send you something through PayPal and yeah, perfect. Gotta pack up my box into boxes. Come on, rise and shine, everyone. Ease out. Janik, your host, logging out, tubing out. I'm tubing in, and now I'm tubing out. So, beautiful people, rise and shine. I'm out. Love you all. See ya.